All right, well, yeah, just kind of a random
Quick update.
yeah, midday one, just because Sir Jim Radcliffe has released his statements regarding Ruben Amorim, and it's just yeah, he basically, I'll fully fill you in. He basically was saying how he needs 3 years to prove that he's a proper manager, despite the rough run of form, which is a very light way to speak about the atrocity that we've been witnessing. And then also proceeded to say that the youth academy is there to produce financially for the club, and essentially insinuating that youth academy players are just going to be getting developed in order to be sold to produce capital for the club, rather than developing youth talent and utilizing them, which is the Manchester way. And then he also, what was the last thing he said? Talked about one other thing that he said that in there that was just blazingly ignorant. Oh, he tried to compare the greatest manager in Manchester United's history, and arguably one of the best managers in the sports history, in Sir Alex Ferguson, to this gym coach that is our manager right now. It's just absolutely disgusting. I mean, I mean, this clearly for me shows Sir Jim Radcliffe is not a fan of Manchester United. He does not want the best for the club. This is all about money for him. He's just another pathetic billionaire who's just money hungry and wants money and is doing anything possible to earn himself another dime before he kicks the bucket. It's absolutely disgusting. It's just not how you run a football. A bad run of form, finishing 14th place last season in the Premier League with Manchester United, is a bad run of form. Are you kidding me? No wonder this level of mediocrity is being accepted at the club. It starts from the top. Sir Jim Radcliffe is fully clueless. He is accepting this level of mediocrity at the club and has deemed that it's okay. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. This is the owner of the club who is okay accepting this mediocrity, and then we're going to turn around and expect the players to be unbelievable. Why should the players be expected to be held at a higher standard when the owner of the club and the coach of the club are mediocre? They're average. They're bang average. They're not taking this shit seriously, and it's actually genuinely pissing me off now. Sir Jim, I don't understand how you claim to be a fan of the club. I'm actually now convinced that Omar Barada, Sir Jim Radcliffe, and all these other people who have come into the club when Ineos took over soccer operations, they are inside men. They have all come from Manchester City, and they have come to Manchester United with the idea of ruining the club. Their plan, Sir Jim, Omar Barada, Ruben Amorim, their plan is to bring Manchester United down to the lowest of the low, because they actually hate the club. These are the signs that I now am convinced of. There is no way on this planet Earth we sacked a manager who won us trophies in back-to-back seasons and brought in a manager who brought us down to 14th place, and now we're saying we're going to give him 3 years?
3 years is crazy.
Insane. Have we not suffered enough?
No.
This is madness.
We need to suffer for some time.
Yeah, I'm done with Ruben's philosophy. No, Ruben's suffering philosophy, I'm done with it. We're done suffering. This requires now full mutiny from the Manchester United fan base. This now calls for games to be fully boycotted, empty stadium. Don't buy a single jersey. Don't freaking cancel your MUTV subscriptions. As much as watching the women's team is a great benefit of having that app, we need to cancel them. We have to hurt Sir Jim where it matters. We need to literally ice him out of the club and force him to sell for a loss, because it is the only way we will get Ineos, the Glazers, but initially Ineos and Sir Jim out of the club. Think about this. Last year, they went on a firing campaign and fired hundreds of workers from Old Trafford. Hundreds of workers, hundreds of people unemployed. Think about that. A billionaire has taken over the club, and as one of the richest people on the planet takes over the club, employees get fired, wages are dropped. It's insane. You cut meals, tickets, everything. Sir Jim, what is the point? What are you trying to achieve? You're cutting Carrington. We've got Carrington graduates in Kobe Mainu, who has Real Madrid interested in him, on our bench in here. We've got Aiden Heaven, can't even get a minute. Don't even see Aiden Heaven, one of the most promising defenders that we bought from Arsenal. Cheeto Obi, all of these promising young attacking or promising players that are from our graduating class are not being utilized at the club. Do you even know, Sir Jim and Ruben Amorim, do you even know what the core ideals of the club are? Let me remind you, I know you guys tried to change them to that garbage, but what they actually are youth, courage, success. Youth, courage, success. We don't play football with courage right now. We play cowardly kickball, long ball soccer, garbage, hard to watch, terrible football. That's not courage. That is the lack of courage. It's cowardly. We got a manager who hides when penalty kicks are being taken. Cowardly. That's not courage. Youth. We've got our best youth players either non-existent or can't get a minute on the team. That is not developing or categorizing our youth. You think that's how you generate academy products? No. What's going to happen is academy products are going to start realizing they have no chance to get through to the first team, and so they're going to leave the club. That is the thing. You saw Wayne Rooney last week, one of United's biggest legends of the game, Wayne Rooney, complaining and concerned that his children's development was going to be stifled by this terrible manager and the poor ownership of the club. And now we are literally seeing it happen in real time. You're going to see youth talent like Wayne Rooney's children leave the club and go find other youth academies that is going to give them a real chance to break through to the first team, because that is what the point is. So the fact that Sir Jim is looking at our youth academy as a piggy bank is so disrespectful to the morals of the club, and he claims to be a fan. When did you start being a fan? Last month? 2 weeks ago? Are you serious? If you've watched this club for decades, like I have, and I'm only a half little percentage of your age, Sir Jim, you would actually know the fundamentals and the core beliefs of the club, which are youth, courage, success. You do not get success without the youth and the courage. And that's what you are about to find out the hard way as you continue to take us on our path to relegation. Look where Nice is in the French league. Look where your other ownership teams have gone under Ineos, not done well. And now Manchester United is the latest victim in this money-hungry company's freaking quest to destroy football clubs while simultaneously extracting every bit of money they can on the way out. And it is absolutely despicable. And Man United fans have to pick up arms in order to stop it. And the only way to do that will be hitting them where it hurts. Stop buying jerseys. Stop going to the games. We've got to ice them out. It's absolutely ridiculous. These are the fundamentals of a full destruction of the club. That's what we'll see. United should not be fighting for 5th, 6th, 7th place. Think about how far Sir Jim Radcliffe in his two and a half years in charge and Ruben Amorim in his only over a year in charge have taken us. We're now trying to celebrate back-to-back wins as Manchester United. That's how low we've fallen.
We celebrated our first clean sheet of the season.
That's the type of stuff we're celebrating now. That's how bad this is. We should be fighting at the top of the Premier League, fighting for first, fighting for FA Cup, fighting for League Cup. No, we got knocked out by Grisby Town. And this guy still has the job. It's maddening. It's maddening. And I'll tell you what, this is a reaction. I'm literally in here sweating of someone who gives a shit about Manchester United. Sir Jim Radcliffe does not care about the club at all. He cannot. His press conference that he should have done today should have been like, hey, Ruben it's a game-by-game basis. He needs to win to earn his place at this club. You just guaranteed this mediocrity gym coach 3 years in a job that he doesn't deserve and is underqualified for. Are you kidding me? He is more underqualified for his job than any other coach in the Premier League.
That's crazy.
And look what it has brought. 14th place we finished last season. 14th place. This season, all we had was domestic cups in the Premier League. And we've already been kicked out of one of the domestic cups. We're playing once a week, and the football is tragic. And the owner of the club is defending this mediocrity. Man United, I just don't even know. I just don't even know. I'm baffled. I'm disgusted. I'm shocked. I mean, how can the ownership support this mediocrity?
I know. I don't know, babe. It is, I mean, it's embarrassing.
11th place we sit in the Premier League. 14th we finished last year. And this manager has been given a 3-year safety belt by the ownership of the club. And the owner wants me to think he cares about the club. You don't, Jim. You don't. Quite frankly, you don't, Jim. You don't care about the club. Because if you did, Ruben would be on a game-by-game basis, on a very short leash, because this is unacceptable. But you know what, man? You want to run the club into the ground. You want to see us in relegation zone battles, see us down in 14th, 11th place, scrapping it out to get back up to 8th place this season. If that's what you think is going to bring you profit, Sir Jim, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. These fans ain't that patient. A lot of them didn't play the sport like me. A lot of the fans are here very much on the fun, on the wave, because there's winning, because there's trophies, because the last couple years there have been trophies. That's not the reality with Ruben. Let's see how profitable you are when you're not in any European football again, when you're not in any domestic trophy finals again, when you're not even in the top half of the Premier League. How profitable, how much money you think you can make? We'll see. We'll see, man. Keep bringing the club to the trash. Yeah, that's true. Go ahead and bring the club. Yeah, that's facts. So, Man United fans, our job, I won't be buying another jersey. I won't be renewing my subscription. I won't be renewing my membership stuff until Sir Jim actually you want to fire employees at Old Trafford and leave people unemployed in the UK, then you better show me you actually know how to run the football club. Otherwise, you don't have my support. I'll watch the games. I won't spend another dime at the club until I realize that Sir Jim is actually getting serious. Because right now, he's unserious. Unless this... Go ahead. What are you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, like, right now, he's riding off the wave of everyone being obsessed with how, like, Amarim's aesthetic.
I know.
Like you've been saying.
A bunch of Amarim sexuals. That's all it's about. It's not about the football. It can't be about the football. Because if you're watching the football, thank you. If you watch the football with your eyes, you wouldn't be an Amarim fan. And I watch the football with my eyes, and that's why I'm Amarim
out. If you just watch his body language and how he interacts with the players.
Yeah.
Like,
and look, you guys can get Mason Mount and Luke Shaw to look into the camera and lie to everybody's face and say the team is fully supporting the manager. But guess what? The performances say otherwise, speak otherwise. So I don't believe Luke Shaw. I don't believe Mason Mount. I don't believe him because I'm witnessing with my own eyes a disjointed, dysfunctional, unorganized, poorly coached football team. That's what I see week in and week out.
Show me Kobe Mainoo's opinion.
Yeah, Kobe,
Show me
Euro.
the team.
Let me see Bruno. Let's get an actual unfiltered chat from Bruno and see what Bruno's real opinion is. Give me a break. It does not take a rocket scientist to see how poor the football is and how poor the results is. Ruben wants to keep defending his system. Okay, man. People are saying, oh, we've generated shots. We've also conceded the second most goals in the Premier League already. At this point in the season, the second most. That's not good. That is systematic failure. Don't bring up the freaking Arsenal game with me also. You lost the game. Don't reference an L to try to defend your system. Are you kidding me? At least Ten Hag could talk about the trophies he won when he was trying to defend the way that we were playing in his time. At least he could reference trophies. At least other managers could reference wins and finals and other things. Referencing a game you lost is sad. All right, Ruben, it's sad. Reference a good game, please, if you can find one. My God, man. Absolute joke of ownership. Sir Jim, what a freaking joke. We should have crowdsourced and the fans should have bought the effing club ourselves instead of leaving it up to some freaking idiot billionaire. We should have known as soon as it was a billionaire that it wasn't going to be good. And also all the fans who rallied and were angry that it was going to be Sir Jim over the guy from Saudi Arabia, look at you now. Look at you now. We would have been debt-free and would have had a club with real organization and real structure. Instead, we're accepting mediocrity. Absolutely despicable. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Sir Jim's garbage comments about the club, the state of the manager. It's an absolute joke of ownership. And yeah, Sir Jim is an unserious owner. So that's Ineos in a nutshell.
Amarim out.
Yep, see you next time.
Ineos out.
Ineos out, Amarin out, free Manchester United, hashtag free Kobe Mainu, hashtag free Xerxes, hashtag free all the lads, free everybody who's suffering at the hands of Ruben Amorim, free us the fans, hashtag free the fans of Ruben Amorim suffering. We all want out. We all want freedom. Please.
Let me out.
Let me out. This is not a dance. Anyway, see you next time.
Bye.